here in ray tracing and things like that? Like, what do you think are going to be some of the big leaps that we're going to see in some of these games, hopefully today?
So I think the interesting way of looking at sort of the previous generation, sort of Xbox One, PS4, going into this new generation, is that it's a much more well-rounded package, right? So you look at something like the Xbox Series X, spec-wise, it is equivalent to a very high-end gaming PC. That's not something we've seen in the console space for a long time, right? You look at the Xbox One, it had good graphics, right? It was able to provide some really impressive games. You look at something like Red Dead 2 running on an original Xbox One. It's really impressive that that was able to be sort of accomplished. But the thing is, this generation with the Series X, we have not only the SSD, which I think people are going to very quickly get used to, not minute load times, but a few second load times. But also you have that really powerful CPU, which is going to enable these bigger open worlds, sort of more interesting looking physics. And then you have on the graphics side, not only sort of more detailed things, and I think the higher frame rates are something that, especially as more and more TVs are developing that sort of tech, that people are going to really start to appreciate. But also these new features like ray tracing, right? Which are just going to help ground these worlds in a much more sort of realistic sort of location. Like, I guess for me, it's more about making the console a much more complete package, right? You're not sort of sacrificing because you're playing on your PC versus your Xbox or anything. Like, you're going to be getting a very similar level of performance. And in a lot of cases, something like the Series X is going to be significantly more powerful than any other gaming device in your home.
Yep. All right. Well, hopefully we're going to get to see some of that. Lauren, you get the last word here. Anything you're hoping is a surprise today? You talked about some of the games we know about, like the Medium and Everwild. Anything that you're secretly hoping they show here in some way?
I was looking yesterday to see if there was anything I could think of that like they could surprise me with. I've personally been more of like PC gamer, PlayStation. So if they can surprise me and pull me in with more like Xbox exclusives. I mean, Game Pass has been a game changer for me. I've been using that a lot lately. So just like bringing me into that ecosystem, if they can do that, like then they've surprised me. So
no, that's part of what they're trying to do here. Is you said you can play all this stuff on your PC, you can play on your phone via xCloud, and bringing more games to more people. So as I said, hopefully we'll see a bunch of games today, right? And we know Halo is going to be a big focus, but obviously they've got a lot of other things to fill out that hour. All right, well, thanks, Lauren, Austin, and Jack. We will see you guys later. We'll all be watching live, and we do have some special world premieres throughout this show. We've got a number. I think we've got over, a half dozen things we're going to show you guys over the next 45 minutes here to give you a little preview of some stuff that will be coming to Xbox. And we're going to start right now with this world premiere announcement. Check it out.
Let's see what they got.
World premiere.
Is this Dragon Quest?
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring more misery to our realm.
A hero will surely arise to take the sword in hand once more.
どうも、ゲームデザイナーの堀裕二です。1986年に日本で第一作目となるドローンクエストというロールプレイングゲームを発売して今年で34周年を迎えました。今回シリーズ本編
I like the fact how they're adding games that nobody cares about.
最新作のドローンクエスト 11S が Xbox プラットフォームで発売され、さらにゲームパスにも登場します。なんと Xbox にドローンクエストが初登場ということで僕も大変嬉しく思います。今日は皆さんにドローンクエスト 11S の魅力を紹介していきたいと思います。ドローンクエストでは自分自身が主人公になって魅力あふれる仲間と共に世界を救う壮大な冒険の旅に出ます。冒険の舞台はロテゼタシアというさまざまな地形がある広大な世界です。街は武器を買ったりクエストを受けたりできる冒険の拠点です。重要な話も聞けるでしょう。モンスターとのバトルでは戦士や魔法使い、盗賊、舞踏家などキャラクターの特性を生かした戦術で戦います。 出現するモンスターも可愛いものから恐ろしいものまで多くのモンスターがいます。今戦闘しているスライムは1作目から登場している人気者なんですよ。その他にも昔懐かしい 2D モードや過去のシリーズの作品の世界を体験できるサブクエストなどのやり込む要素も満載です。いよいよ Xbox プラットフォームに登場する日本の RPG の王道ドラゴンクエスト 11S をお楽しみください。発売は2020年12月4日です。それではまた。
The game looks alright.
There you go, Dragon Quest coming for the first time to Xbox, and now we're going to get right into another world premiere. This is a brand new game announcement, a smaller team and studio that has a new title to announce today on the pre-show, so take a look at this.
Hey, is this Halo Infinite? Oh, snap. That game actually looks really fun. Exomecha. That game looks alright.
All right, that's Exomecha, a brand new free-to-play game coming in late 2021, and that's a first look at that. We do have more new games and some cool stuff. We've got something very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So stick around. And of course, at the top of the hour, we're going to get a look at a lot of the first-party games from Microsoft, including the world gameplay debut of Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to preview what we're hoping, all our hopes and dreams for Xbox today. Joining me first off is Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps. Aaron, you ready for Blinks?
Oh, dude, you're way ahead of me, brother. I was all blinked up, and you just brought the heat, man.
You've been waiting all summer for this moment. Will the time sweeper return? All right, good to have you with us, Aaron. We got Danny O'Dwyer from No Clip. Hey, Danny, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just really happy for Aaron to get his blinks. He's been waiting for was it a month since we talked on PlayStation? Forget all these new studios and all these new games that all their acquisitions are going to do. It's all about the blinks.
Bring back the time sweeper, right? That's clearly the closer of the show, right? You must know something. And finally, we've got Alana Pierce joining us. Hey, Alana.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. All right, you're all chipper. We're ready to go. This is Xbox Day. Going to be hopefully some excitement for all of us with what Xbox has in store. So we joked about blinks, but Xbox has a lot of franchises, a lot of history in gaming over the past 20 years. I'm going to open with the same question I had for the last panel. What are your hopes? What are your expectations? What do you want to see from Xbox in this next hour that's going to, convince you that they've got a lot of great stuff and, charting the future of gaming? Aaron, let's take blinks off the table. Beyond that, what else can they do for you today?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, man, I want to know what the heck's going on with Exomecha, because that, I was not expecting something like that, and holy crap.
Transformer action?
That appealed to, my 80s, early 90s culture mind. I was just like, it's just big silver robots punching each other, and there's a robot dragon, I guess, that breathes fire. Great, I'm in. Let's do it.
All right, so Exomecha clearly at the top of the pile. They've already won you over, Danny. You visit a lot of studios around the world when we can. Hear about them. Hear their stories. NoClip, you do some incredible documentaries. From your perspective, like, what does Xbox have to do today? What do you want to see in this hour showcase?
Well, we've had Microsoft, doing a lot of acquisitions over the past couple of years, and a lot of studios that were sort of working on games, perhaps, or working on smaller games for them. So I think what I'm excited for today is for a bunch of those studios to maybe show something off. So one studio we visited earlier this year was Obsidian, who were working on Grounded. They've been acquired by Microsoft in the interim, or just prior to that. So I'm interested to see if we'll see what everyone hopes, which is a big budget Obsidian role-playing game. That's kind of on my top list of things I'd like to see. And then the other one is what's happened to Fable. Obviously, in the past couple of, Lionhead isn't around anymore. There's a lot of rumor that Playground, who work on the Forza series, may have sort of taken up the mantle on that. It's been rumored that they've been working on some sort of open world role-playing game as well. So those are kind of the two that I'm looking to see. And just anything else from the rest of their acquisitions, like Double Fine. I'm sure they're a small team, so I'm sure they're not running multiple projects, but you never know. Maybe they're in early concept phase on something.
No, I think RPGs is a great genre, right? Where it's like Xbox has done lots of action games, but doing RPG stuff, I think, is an opportunity for them to show some great stuff in the RPG genre. Alana, what's I know you've been fan of Gears. You've been fans of you're excited about Cyberpunk that's coming out. That obviously will be on all systems, but on Xbox as well. What do you want to see from Team Xbox this morning?
Also blinks. No, I'm kidding. I love Fable. I really want a new Fable. Like Danny said, it's rumored that Playground Games are working on it, and I buy that rumor. They hired a lot of people from a lot of studios known for making really big games, including Rockstar and Guerrilla. So I really, really, really want to see Fable. I love that world, and I feel like there's something so pleasant about a British RPG, like the humor captured in the original Fable game. I just love so much, and obviously Peter Molyneux would no longer be attached, so that changes things, but that's what I really, really want. Also really obviously excited to see more Halo. I'm very curious to see if any of the Perfect Dark rumors hold up, because I also love Perfect Dark. But to get away from games hype, I really want to know more about xCloud. I'm kind of hoping that we hear a little bit about xCloud and what they're planning to do with that in the future after that Game Pass announcement, which is super exciting. So those are my big three.
No, I think you're right. There's such an interesting story there around what's happening with Xbox Live, with Game Pass, this idea of, having the, a subscription sort of approach, right? Versus buying $60 games time and again. It seems like part of Microsoft's approach is, very Netflix-like, and that you're going to sort of get all these games, all this content. And that'll mean big games, but also, potentially smaller games that people are more likely to sample, which I think is, a huge opportunity here to see a diversity of content. That, there'll be some stuff for the super core gamers, but maybe some stuff that's a little broader in its appeal too. Let's talk about Halo. They've done a very good job over the past week hyping everyone up around, Master Chief's return. Seems like a bit of a spiritual reboot in a way of Halo. I mean, we saw the kind of key art, the box art yesterday was like very reminiscent of the original Halo Combat Evolved. We know we're going to see the campaign today. We saw, I think it was last year at E3, we saw kind of we've actually past two E3s, we saw kind of teaser assets for Infinite. Originally, we saw kind of the engine, and then last year we saw, sort of an in-game sequence, or at least rendered in engine. What are your hopes? What does Halo have to do? Obviously a legendary franchise. I think there's a big opportunity here for them, but it's a very competitive space with first-person action games right now. What do you want to see in a new Halo? What will convince you that Halo's back on top?
More Chief, less Locke. That's my number one.
I think we'll get that.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that's something that they've really focused on, and I know that they got a lot of criticism for the story. And I'm actually, from what I've heard, Halo Infinite's development got pushed a little bit because they reworked the narrative after people were so upset about the Locke focus of the last game. Halo's an interesting one in that I don't want it to shift too far from classic Halo, because that's sort of been with me my whole life. But I would also, same token, like a story like an ODST. I really liked the way that was told. I feel like that's really unlikely, but I want a groundbreaking story. I want something that kicks me in the feels like Reach did or like ODST did. But with the lore and the nerdiness of probably a Halo 2, just as long as Chief's with me the whole way, I'm going to be good though.
Yes, as you said, a focus on Master Chief. In terms of the style of gameplay, Danny, we see kind of first-person games going in different directions, with co-op, with other sort of, aspects to it. The sandbox style of Halo is something that I think people really like, the skirmishes and whatnot in the gameplay. Do you think, does that still hold up in 2020, or what do you, when you see this demo or gameplay footage, what are you going to be looking for that's going to cue to you like Halo's back?
Yeah, I think that's the big sort of question on this. When we first saw Infinite, it was around the time that big sort of shift into games as a service was happening, where games like The Division and, Destiny is obviously the sort of most obvious one. We're turning into these platforms that we're getting catered to and new content over and over and over again. And obviously the word infinite sort of implied something along those lines. So I'm really interested to see, Halo, when it first came around, and then when it had its sort of like soft reboot in a way with Halo 3, it's sort of like re-emergence. I feel like it was very much a game that was pushing both single player and multiplayer, and also just a lot of interconnectivity with different types of modes and stuff. So it's always been on this sort of bleeding edge of like gameplay design. And the other side of it that I'm really interested in is just how the Slipspace engine works, because they've had access to the hardware, or they've known what the hardware was going to be like longer than anyone. So really, we always look at the Forzas as the, beautiful showcases for new hardware, but I think in the same way, whatever we see from that gameplay is going to give us a real indication of just how good games can look on this system.
No, that's a great point. I think, as you said, this is hopefully going to be the high bar of, what we can look for visually in terms of gameplay and the experience with it. Aaron, are you much of a Halo guy besides the,
The city. In the chaos, private armies have taken the streets.
Albion Security's contract has been extended indefinitely.
A crooked spy agency lurks in the shadows.
It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
And organised crime has grabbed the old city by the bollocks.
The Kellys have got a human organ black market.
No, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I?
The government's literally letting Albion shoot us in the street.
You need to build a resistance. Recruit anyone in the whole city. And I really mean anyone. Genius hackers, hard grafters, idiots, everyday people with something to fight for. And something unique to offer.
Actions are taken, so don't be mistaken.
The right person for the job. Or the ones you least expect.
The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm in. Welcome to the Resistance.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Find them. Recruit them. Welcome to the Resistance.
Oh, this is Watch Dogs. Hey. Oh,
all right, well, as
I'm
we've
tired of
mentioned
hearing
quite a
them
few
talk.
times,
I'm
we are going to
skipping
get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite. And I asked a friend of mine what he wants to see in a
Halo, okay? Because with those skulls, we could actually go ahead and try out different stuff. And there just used to be so many variations in the game on its own. There used to be co-op, there used to be 1v1, King of the Hill, Juggernaut, and so many game modes in general. So I'm super excited for the brand new release of this game, because especially for content creators out there, there's going to be so much stuff to make content on, especially, there's going to be campaign, and plus if you guys make content on multiplayer, we can go on replay file on theater mode and capture some cool moments that we actually had in the game. So I really wish in the brand new Halo we get ourselves the co-op game mode with that, the 1v1 still remains, and all the fun game modes that we used to have in Halo 3. I still wish those still remain, because that will definitely bring back a lot of memories. So yeah, my name is Garu, and hopefully you guys are excited for this brand new game and for the event. Peace out.
Hey guys, Middle Jesus here. Now I vividly remember buying my very first Xbox. I have it right here. It is the beautiful, translucent Halo Edition Xbox. When I first saw this machine, I absolutely fell in love with it. It's so ahead of its time, and so many great AAA games as well as hidden gems. And then when it came time for the Xbox 360, well, this was my machine of choice right here. I have the special edition E3 2005 faceplate on here. And check this out. This was back when you had to have an external Wi-Fi adapter. It wasn't built into the machine, but man, I have so many great memories playing awesome games on this. Now, when it comes to the Xbox One, I'll admit I was a bit late to the party on that one, but I eventually did pick up the Xbox One X. You see the Gears edition here.
That one looks
and I have to say, I was blown away by this. It's excellent hardware, and the games are absolutely amazing on it. And so, from what I've seen so far of the Xbox Series X, it appears that Microsoft's going all in on powerful hardware and performance. Plus, they've added a bunch of first-party developers over the last couple of years, and there is that awesome backwards compatibility, which is important for collectors like me. So, yeah, I definitely think it's going to be pretty cool, and I want to learn more.
Hola, amigas, amigos, yo soy Anthrax. Wow, Halo. ¿Qué recuerdos tengo con este título, con este juego? Hizo mi infancia la más divertida de todas. Recuerdo que con el Halo 3 la campaña me la pasé en todos los modos posibles, en solitario y con amigos. El modo en línea, una chulada, lo mejor del mundo. Después con el Halo Reach lloré con la campaña, las cinemáticas son perfectas. Con Halo 4 recuerdo que mi primer trabajo, entré a trabajar para poder pagar el juego. Y entonces eso me ha causado una gran felicidad todo el tiempo con Halo. Es un juego que hizo mi infancia, mi adolescencia, y estoy seguro que lo voy a jugar hasta que me muera. Y lo que se viene con este nuevo título, nueva entrega, estoy seguro que va a ser lo mejor.
Hey, Summer Game Fest audience, Lamar Wilson here, and here are the 5 games that I'm looking forward to them announcing today. So the first one is Halo Infinite. Now, I came into Halo late with Halo 5. I know. But I love this so much that I can't wait to see what's next. Then there's a new game from Rare called Everwild. It just looks amazing and breathtaking. I have no idea what the game's about, but I want to...
Alright. So, everybody's just talking about Halo Infinite. Is that really the best exclusive that they have? Man, some garbage, man.
To see it. Number 3, I definitely want to see a Gears 6. This is going to be a game really about revenge and taking the Horde out at the center, at the literal core, hopefully for the final time. Now, number 4, since we're talking about Gears, why not a Lego's Gears Saga? You know, they did the Funko Pop thing on mobile, but what about Lego? Like, I would actually like to play that. So they need to announce that today. Now, finally, Cuphead 2. I know. Now, Cuphead 1 tore me a new one. It's one of the most unforgiving games ever. But for some reason, I just want more. Why do I want more? Man, am I crazy? Yes, I am.
Lamar, fully decked out his Xbox gear, ready for the show. And it was so cool to have gamers from around the world joining us from India and Mexico and obviously here in the United States, because one of the things I think we found this year more than ever is that games bring us together, and people are watching all around the world. So I want to say hello to everyone watching this special event, where hopefully we're all just going to be excited about games as we watch through it. And the stream is coming up in about 18 minutes. You can watch it live right here on this feed. We're going to go right into it, and then immediately afterwards, we've got our exclusive post show with guests, some of the developers featured in the showcase, and Aaron Greenberg from Xbox.
He's just talking so much. I'm not gonna lie, this is not as enjoyable as the PlayStation event. Wait, what the? Yo. Yeah, I'll mess with this game. I'm skipping this part. Yeah. What the heck?
Balan Wonderworld. Every moment is an adventure.
Okay. Whatever, man.
There it is, the announcement of Balan Wonderland. Nights was such a special and important game to me. I want to thank Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that world premiere announcement with us.
Here it goes.
I could not be more excited. This is like Xbox Christmas. Oh, look who it is. We can see you guys all in chat. We're so excited to watch this along with you. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to smash a massive like if you're excited for everything we're going to see today, including our first ever look at Halo Infinite gameplay. It's going to be absolutely insane. Here we go.
Ow.
Oh. Oh my.
I'm literally got chills already. It's been 2 seconds.
That is some serious drip.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a lot of particles.
Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking. Chat, what are we thinking?
Oh.
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come. I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot help.
I like those numbers, Henry.
It's a good number.
It all means nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Until you step inside.
I really like the graphics. It's really cool.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we get to see it now.
They press the
Oh, they
button.
have gameplay?
This is punishment, right? Yet this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on.
Ouch. That would not be nice.
No. Hi, pal.
No. No. You. I can't stand this. You are free. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
Three what?
You'll be safe.
Oh, I'll be safe.
I have missed his voice.
I know.
I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this
Boy,
war,
look at his suit,
get away
man.
from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Oh,
That's sweet. I like
a
that.
friend.
Okay, big guy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's pretty clean.
Oh my gosh, that reload sound.
This is absolutely stunning. Hopped in the whip. Let's go.
Henry, honestly, all of these sound effects just sound absolutely amazing. Okay.
Oh,
Checking out the map.
very
Pack
sick.
map, sorry. Oh my gosh, and the clouds.
The ray tracing is really good.
Ew. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Nice.
Oh, I hear that music.
Ooh, I'm loving that weapon. That looks good.
Oh yeah. What's his problem?
Oh, sick.
What's that?
So here we are, guys. The first look at some campaign gameplay for Halo Infinite.
That's huge. It's just like giving us the scope of how big. I mean, when they meant infinite,
I didn't think they meant
infinite's
that
big, in case you didn't know.
That's a little number.
Look at the size of this. Music is so gorgeous as well. It's so fitting. Uh-oh.
It looks like a movie.
I don't know about you, Henry, but honestly, the sound of you regenerating your health is one I'm fairly accustomed to in Halo, but one that doesn't get old either.
No, it's very cathartic.
Ooh, look at that.
What I'm loving is
Uh-huh.
how it both feels so very new and also so familiar. Like this feels like really classic Halo gunplay. Yeah, it feels fresh as well. Like it's fluid, like dynamic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movement. It's wicked.
What's this?
Oh.
Is that a turret?
We're beaming up. Where are we going now?
Of course, it's never that easy, is it?
UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken,
No.
scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. Without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone.
Yeah?
Here you now.
Oh! Transition.
This is my last fight. True test of legends.
Oh, back
Our
up.
story. Outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably the best game that's coming out.
And look at that. There
on
we are.
Xbox.
We already knew, but straight on Game Pass, smart delivery, optimized for Xbox Series X, 343. Thank you
I am
for that
so
tasty
ready.
molecule. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign.
I did.
I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several
Wow.
times larger than our last two Halo games.
So it's really infinite.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now,
nice.
please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Thanks, Chris.
I mean, what a way to start a show, though.
World premiere.
Doesn't
Yep.
get bigger than that.
Apart from a world premiere. Okay. And Xbox Game Studios as well.
Ooh, I like the kind of scavenger vibes we got
Yeah.
here. Oh.
What the? Oh.
Same, honestly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Damn, that looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She on the hunt.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh my. Oh, that's state of the cake,
What?
dude.
That's insane. Series X. Oh, optimized as well. That looked insane. Did not expect that one.
State of Decay 3?
Welcome, everyone, to the Xbox Game Showcase.
Thanks, Phil.
Today,
Phil
we're
Spencer.
showing games
Look at
from 9
you.
of our 15 Xbox game studios, including unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox game studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play. And we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play.
Damn.
These games will look and play
So
best
every game
on
we're about
Xbox
to see.
Series X,
included,
delivering
in Game
unmatched
Pass.
fidelity, performance,
I
precision,
love that.
and
Yeah.
immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware.
Phil always has the best
is
shirts, by the way.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
point that out.
And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport. And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray
Oh,
tracing
snap. That's
and
in
native
engine.
4K resolution.
What?
All
Look at
at
that.
60
looks
frames per
so
second.
real.
The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in engine.
Naughty. Let's go.
Honestly, we love to hear that. In engine.
Again, this is going to be included with Xbox Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
Game Pass is about to be crazy.
I'm sorry, like literally my brain cannot comprehend that this is in engine footage.
Yeah, the actual state of those reflections. Like on the cards, on the floor. It all looks insane. Guys, who in chat was hoping to see some Forza? Smash like if Forza was on your list, because this looks unreal.
Oh.
Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X, and optimized for the Series X as well. Let's go.
And on Windows PC, that's nice.
Oh.
Oh, trailers are going to be coming thick and fast. I've got a feeling. Next up, we got Rare.
Oh, Chad, what do you think this is?
Our world has a rhythm.
I like plants.
We
I'm a
all
big
sense
plant
it.
fan.
Yeah.
But only a few truly
Oh.
feel it.
This looks stunning.
It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey. In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share.
Look at him! His big fluffy mustache!
Wish I could grow one like that.
Wow!
Moments of stillness.
I'm really digging this art style. It feels like really calming to look at.
It teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark places. To seek answers.
I am absolutely loving this. Guys, don't forget, if you want to check out the full show over on the Global Xbox channel, make sure to head over there. We are Xbox On, and you are enjoying a watch party with us. Let us know what you think so far of all the trailers that you've seen. Don't forget to drop a sub as well, because we are going to be putting up loads of amazing next-gen content on our channel in the coming weeks. It's so pretty.
So pretty.
Everwild.
Look at that. That's Everwild. We got to look at that a little bit at XO. Now it's nice to get a proper look at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly inside.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
Oh.
I can't do this. Tell me why.
Look at that. Oh, cool. So that's going to be on Xbox One and Series X, and we get a launch day for it. Very nice.
Oh my gosh, that's not even that long.
No, that's so close.
And again, that's going on to Xbox Game Pass. Phil's already told us that every game that we see today is going to be on Xbox Game Pass. Excellent news for us.
Very good, yeah. More games, the better.
I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time
We love to
where we
hear
can
that,
reach
by the way.
levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can
let's
now
go.
run at 120 hertz refresh rate in full 4K
Oh my gosh, the
HDR
difference.
in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel. with
It's
size
wild because
and
Ori already looks so good. Yet we haven't even seen the best version yet because that Series X upgrade for it is going to be immense.
Yeah.
We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our
Even the
world
audio.
by using
Everything's getting the
audio
glow
tech
up.
that we previously just could
I love
not
the Series
see
X glow up.
in real time.
Yeah.
And with
That should be
all
the
this
slogan.
crazy
Yeah.
hardware power, we can give
Welcome to the watch party, by the way, guys. My name is Bex. This is Henry. We're from
What's up?
Xbox On. If you want to check out the official live stream for the Xbox Game Showcase, be sure to go to youtube.com/Xbox. But we're here giving us our takes, listening to yours as well. So be sure to let us know in chat that you're here.
Oh, Private Division. Let's go.
Okay.
Love these guys.
Oh my gosh, Auntie Cleo.
What's this?
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the
This choice.
Abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings,
Ooh,
Attractive
what
Patron.
compliment.
You are looking downright unthoughtful today.
With the right kind of case, they wanted us to develop a miracle drug and put you.
Is there
on
a
the
right
wrong
side of a gun or a sword?
Or sword.
I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Thrills. Danger.
Look at those eyebrows.
A word of
So
advice before
fancy.
you go, Captain. Trust no one.
This is a bit of a bop, by the way. Some cheese. Gorgonzola, maybe?
Okay. Oh my gosh, the Outer Worlds. Let's go.
The Outer Worlds.
That's so soon as well.
Oh my gosh, Henry, I don't know about you, but I completed the Outer Worlds and I felt like, oh my gosh, I need to replay this immediately.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so excited for the next chapter.
So many trailers.
Is that Dora?
If you're waiting
Yeah.
for the biggest game
Oh my god, what is this?
Love it.
for Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But if you're ready for the
Yeah,
smallest,
thumbs up, mate.
we've got you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together to thrive.
Hey, that's a good
together.
strap.
Or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
feed your friend
You don't
to
mind,
the
do you?
spider.
No, I was sorry.
Go
You had that
solo.
confused. I was gonna feed you to the spider.
Yeah, no.
About that.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grounded, here we go, guys. Smart delivery as well.
I'm so on board for Grounded.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something
Well, that game comes out in 6 days. I mean, 5 days.
Wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview. And
if you want to check out the trailers hot as they come, then you can head over to youtube.com/Xbox. But feel free to stay and chat to us. We'll have a short debrief afterwards as well.
Is this a story mode game?
Tell us what you're enjoying so far.
Coincidence?
That Halo trailer, though.
It was a long forgotten secret. Buried in the dark.
This is a really eye-catching way
of
delivering a story. I love this art style. Good trailer too. Trailers are hard to get right, I think. And all of these so far have been phenomenal.
But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
Ooh, As Dusk Falls.
Series X and Windows PC.
Yeah.
Love
and
to see
of course
that.
on Xbox Game Pass as well. All of the titles that we're going to see today, guys, are available on Xbox Game Pass as they come, which is so exciting for us members.
at the Game Awards.
Oh, Ninja Theory are some of the hottest property in gaming right now, I think. Honestly.
I hope you don't mind Poppins.
Ew, why are you built like that?
Where are we?
It's a quiet place. Lost alone.
Every game is improved by Jack Black.
Neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's low. At the bottom of a lake. A frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started
Bro, this looks absolutely wild.
A fever dream of a game, and I'm all aboard.
Chat, tell us what's kind of your favorite game art styles. What do you like to see? We've seen quite a various spectrum of them today.
Yeah.
So far, a lot of realism. And now this. Nice. Obviously, we saw some games announced in the pre-show as well, like Hello Neighbor 2. Anything you guys are excited for? Let us know.
They fill the holes I've unlocking all my memories.
The Feel-mobile.
Is it
Love
a
that.
hippie
Yeah, I like that.
game? What is this?
I don't know what's going on in this trailer, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
But I think that's supposed to happen.
but I
because
like it. I'm happy with it.
It's all go, it's all colours, it's all lights.
It's all Jack.
Yeah, it's all Jack.
Oh,
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts 2.
People have been waiting for that game for so long.
When was the first
And
one?
Double Fine are able to deliver it like that. Not only for Series X,
Yeah.
but also for Xbox One with smart delivery as well. So even if you decide to upgrade later, you get the same copy for free included. It's so good.
And there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too.
Bungie.
I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers,
All the Destiny
you also
2s.
get
For Game Pass?
All of them.
current Destiny 2
Yo, that's so exciting!
Huge dub.
Hey, and I've been playing lots of Destiny 2 on stream and off as well.
From the cloud. Later this year,
I've been such a long time fan of Bungie games.
A new version of Destiny 2.
But especially Destiny. Oh my gosh.
Xbox Series X. 4K resolution.
And we get an optimized version for Series X. Oh my goodness.
Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny.
I'm so ready.
I'm so excited about
Oh wow.
that! Xbox Game Pass, man. Okay, Beyond Light, I'm excited. Let's go.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer.
The environments in Destiny 2 look so great. Like, they feel so alive.
Yeah.
It's a very believable world. That is a lot of shanks.
Anyway, I like their kind of winter gear we've got going on here. The Fallen have got like some nice fur coats.
Let's go. Nice. And Beyond Light as well. Had the Game Pass logo right there. Love to see it.
What does that mean, Henry?
Means if you got Game Pass, you get the next Destiny 2 expansion when it launches included as part of that.
Let's go. We're just
That's so
honored to be
huge.
able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives, unexpected innovations, and fresh voices that demand to be heard. And
Chat, I want to know, what class do you happen to play in Destiny 2?
All of the games you're about to see are being
Whack that in there. Me, Warlock.
exclusively
I'm
on
Hunter,
Xbox consoles.
obviously.
Thanks.
I like capes.
And enjoy.
I like robes.
World
Okay.
premiere.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think there's anything more exciting than a world premiere.
I might make that my ringtone at some point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like an old school one. Like a...
Polyphonic.
Yeah.
This is kind of freaky deaky. I see lots of hunters in chat.
Let's go, bros. Let's go. There's one Warlock.
Yay.
Titans.
Yes, Warlocks. Warlocks unite.
Titan, there you go.
This game's giving me the heebie-jeebies, Bex.
Sounds like a you problem, Henry.
Sounds like a me plus. I like heebie-jeebies.
Okay.
Whoa.
We've got some funky looking
Jelly.
ear.
Flubber.
No, it's
Evil
flubber.
flubber. That jam jar's got bad. That, chuck it out.
Pass the sell by date,
Don't eat
please.
that jam.
I'm a big fan of all this rainy days look. It's very grey.
Ooh, Stalker 2? Sign me up.
Yeah? Don't really want to carry it around on your arm.
This is cool though.
Right, now that is a game title. The gunk.
Series X, Xbox One, Windows 10,
List them up.
and in Game Pass.
Yep.
Straight away. Love to see
A
it.
console launch exclusive.
Oh, man, like Bloober Team. These guys are so good at making horror games.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, you're funny. Yeah.
What kind of genres are you guys looking?
Looks sick. Guys, if you are hyped to see some Crossfire X in the future, make sure you're smashing like right now. Drop a sub as well, because we will definitely make some content on this in the future.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
I'm literally such a sucker for anything that has music and gameplay in time in a trailer.
Yeah, when the gun goes the beat.
Like that.
Yes. This feels like I'm watching a Hollywood blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Soon, the entire world will burn, all because of him.
The ghost is here!
It's a cool little remix as well.
Crossfire X.
Today, you saw 10 world
Thanks,
premieres and 22
Man like Matt.
console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our
insane.
partners in the subscription.
I don't have
or free
enough
to play.
time
This is just
to
peek
play all
at
the
some of
games
the
that
new
I have
titles
access to
coming
because
to
of Game
Xbox
Pass.
Series X.
But I'm gonna try.
Some of the
Yeah.
games you already love,
But the list is only going to
some
get
you have yet
longer.
to play, will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll
Oh,
get
that's
the
so
next-gen
exciting.
upgrades
Sick.
at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season.
Just
With
give me
Series
the
X and Game
controller already. I
Pass,
want to feel the controller.
Xbox is the place to play,
It's
and
the
you
same
are at
controller.
the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share.
You heard that, guys.
later
Later
this year.
this year,
But
so
until
stay
then,
tuned.
Yeah.
Here's one more thing.
We ain't even done yet.
Nope. Okay, one more thing.
World premiere.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, playground.
The world is filled with stories of legendary heroes and treacherous villains,
Love a good fantasy game. This is beautiful.
of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic
Whoa.
live in perfect harmony.
Oh gosh.
Stories have happy endings, but yours has yet to be written.
Fable.
Oh snap.
What?
Say hello to Fable.
Alright. Well, that's the end of my stream. Peace.